The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. In the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Searching pass he's played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter, where the philosophy is to love the ball, to demand the ball, to protect the ball. And he'll always back himself because he's got the courage to do all that and then do his bit for the team. And he will always be a key midfield link because of his cleverness, his anticipation and his desire.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Isak. And it's Romario. He's got away. It's Lewandowski! Guardiola is there and he can get that clear. Gavi. Still goalless. Going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it.
Big chance! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Besiktas have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little inf...
Goes for the shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. And here's Romario. Jorginho! It's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Romario. And he's managed to get free. Well read. And the danger is averted. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Isak. Now it's Romario. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Sailamakers. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Probing pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very... And he's let fly! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Gavi. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Salmakas. Mbappe. Decent chance! Oh, good-looking ball. And the pass is intercepted. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Palmer are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saliba. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello attendees, this
And
is
we are
the
up to the
Lost
break.
Children's
Oh, what a half of
announcement.
football.
With the
It's
father of a boy
1-1,
in
but
the
it could
green
easily be
backpack,
3-3
kindly contact
or
a
more.
nearby member
Breakneck
staff.
speed brilliance.
Everyone, please welcome to
So
the
in they
field.
come for the break with nothing to
players.
separate them. The score 1-1. Palmer get the second half started. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Goal! Palmer! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Gavi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kane. Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Quality ball.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Messi. It's Gavi. Bellingham was in no mood for any of that. Knocks it into space. Isak receives it in a... Shoots! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's found a way through, and he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Succumbs to the pressure. And For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Produces a cross. Guardiola getting this one clear. Now he's got space here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fernandes. Bellingham is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Van Dijk. Salmakers. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Isak. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. Gavi. And it's Messi. Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's well spotted. Jorginho. That's a cute ball. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Salmakers. And Alexander-Arnold. Lewandowski is onto this. Dink through. Salmakers. Fernandes. Kane. Messi. No way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising. Lewandowski always looking for that half a chance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the... Can he finish? And he can clear it away. He's in a great position. It's Lewandowski! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
The goal scorer for Parma after 84
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So now the difference is 3. And here's Mbappe, and this is Kane.
Messi, number 56.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Number 10.
Looking for the run.
Coming on the field, number 23. Hazard, number 22.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Substitutions taking place.
He might be in here. Bergkamp! Keeper's got his work done.
Substitution.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's going for goal!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that should get the job done. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. 4 extra minutes added on. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Oh, easy pickings there. Bastoni. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Hello attendees, this is a lost
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. That has been slung wide. Now it's Isak. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming a...
And he's let fly! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Koundé. And it's Menu. Messi. To Goretzka. And here's Mbappe. Koundé. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Diaz! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
To Roberto. Quality ball. Now it's Torres. Great ball if he can get there. Brilliantly cut out. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Isak is in a really good position out wide. Messi. And here's Azar. It's Azar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Mbappe, nice defending, it's got the job done. And it's Fernando Torres. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi will not want to lose out here, not again. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looks a good ball through.
Parma really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Guti. And it's Fernando Torres. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Guardiola. Zé Roberto. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Guti. Now it's Isak. Guerrero defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Menu. And it's Messi. And Azar. That's the throw. Torres. Isak is onto this. Guti! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Guti has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Azar. Guardiola. And here's Azar. It's Azar! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going? Oh, what has happened here? He's in a great position here. Guardiola! He's been superb goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one every...
Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Parma are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Parma clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Parma ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Torres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Torres. Messi, looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Torres. He might be it, has a shot!
Isak really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and
Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Isak demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
And a chance! Now, how often do you see that?
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder one starts. They've got to push for more.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's a proper defender's nuisance because of his incessant movement, which is very difficult to stop.
Messi. Koundé. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Koundé's cross, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Torres powering forward here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's onside. And it's Hakimi. And he's whipped it across. Well, they can break here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries from a long way out. A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Palmer can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Romario to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Palmer perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Koundé. And they've got a throw. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 20, Hazard. Numero 5, lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 18.
Bergkamp takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that's fabulous. Guti's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Palmer have reclaimed it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Romario gets across and deals with it. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. Oh no, what has happened here? Upamecano. Foden. Here's Goretzka. Great vision. And this is Good effort from distance. Menu. Palmer, almost home and dry now. Nice physical challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And they win it back again. And here's Perez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Casemiro.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pass somewhat off target. Menu. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now he's got space here. Koundé makes the interception. Oh, he's he's one-on-one! Can he finish? Oh, extraordinary.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's from Mario. And there's the shot! No, not quite. Bruno Fernandes. And he's worked it through. Romario. Can he get it through? Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that will be it. Palmer can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.